Apparently I did it wrong. So apparently this is a commercial for like, a credit card, but it involved a camera. And like watching the initial scenes for it, I thought this was going to be like a horror film advertisement. It was not. It was a credit card advertisement. So what button am I supposed to press?
Alright, hey everyone, it's Rockman.
Oh, that button.
And I am about to play a game called Portal Stories Mel. Song is playing Super Mario Odyssey.
Casually.
Which will explain the weird comment she is making.
Okay, well, see, I knew going into the castle I was supposed to look up into the light, like Chirp never did. And I thought I did that, but apparently I didn't, like, have myself in first-person view. And I was like, all right, how do I have myself in first-person view so I can look up at the light? And see, it's funny, because I know you know exactly what light I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay, well, first of all, there's these 3 Portal 2 side games, and I think 2 of them are free. I'm pretty sure that one of them I had to pay for. They're all on Steam, but the thing is like the one that I actually paid money for, I bought it several years ago, and it never worked. And so like I thought it was a problem with my computer. This was more than 2 years ago, probably 3 years ago when I had my old computer. It didn't work, so I was like, oh well. So then I get my new computer. I'm like, well, it's a much better computer. It'll probably work now, and it still didn't work. So I kind of had it on the back burner. And then I finally like downloaded these other 2 games that were free, and I was like, I want to do this. I need to figure out how and blah blah blah. Long story short, too late. I found like information on YouTube and from looking through forums of how to fix the game that didn't work. It's a problem with like, one of the library files or something. So I have 3 Portal games here. We're going to start with Portal Stories Mel, and this could take a while. I don't know. I've heard that this is a well-liked game, but I don't know. I played the first 10 minutes of it, and I'm a little skeptical at this point. It looks like it has 5 chapters, and it also has an advanced mode, whatever that means. Story mode, advanced mode. So I'm just going to start from the beginning, of course. And these are fan-made, but apparently Valve is fine with that. And they have them on Steam, and somebody else does the voice of Cave Johnson, which is very weird.
Yeah, I'm totally not doing that without someone's help.
I can't see who hosted.
Fishwaffle, hey Fishy.
Is this on?
Hey Fish.
Oh, okay. Greetings, astronaut, war hero, or Olympian. My name's Cave Johnson. And boy, do I have something to show you. You're here because you're the best the world has to offer. I don't say that lightly, mind you, so take that as one of the biggest
Fish, how's the audio
in your life, even if you don't know who I am. In the beginning, I started a shower curtain company, making asbestos-laden shower curtains for the military. But I kept dreaming bigger and better. And you know what? That dreaming became doing. Lots of doing. Which brought you here. You're riding into the little Michigan town of... where are we again? Okay, so... This town doesn't have a name yet, as we're the ones who built it, but that doesn't matter. Point is, you're riding there, and you'll soon be Aperture Science Innovators. We're still getting some of this stuff together, but there's a lot of science we can do in the meantime. You've been selected from a large group of candidates for a special test in our temporary testing areas. When the train arrives at the station, head into the town and into the Aperture building. Don't worry, you'll know where it is. You'll get some more pre-recorded messages once you're there. Now, get ready to do some science. For now, though, we're going to put on some nice music for you. Enjoy the ride.
The other thing was, when I was testing these games, I had a weird issue with the controller. Like, I wasn't able to use the right stick to look up and down like this. But then I reloaded and it started working again. Also, there's people, which is very surprising to see.
You're now arriving at Aperture Central Station. Wait,
Station.
Chris, get over here. How do you spell station? Okay, think about that for a second. Okay. Does station have an extra O before the I? Alright, listen to me. Pack your things. Because you're fired! Get out of my office. Out. Get out. Out of my office. I can't re-record this.
I mean, I love Cave Johnson and I love seeing this stuff, but it just seems to me like, this was written by fans and they're like, oh, people love Cave Johnson. Let's just have Cave Johnson talk for like 20 minutes. And the thing about Portal 2 is like, yes, everyone loves Cave Johnson, but you come into a test chamber, he says like a paragraph, and then you have to solve the test before he talks again. So it's like, it's not too much of a good thing. Like, the good thing about Cave Johnson was because, he didn't just talk and talk and talk. He talked just enough. And, I'm sure I can spend even more and more hours than this game would ever take just stopping and looking at, Easter eggs and stuff like this. Which is good, because I've never seen any of this before. I mean, I actually made it further than this, and I'll tell you what, how far I got, but I just kind of didn't look at anything and just started, because I thought that maybe, if I could at least get a portal gun, I could at least make sure the game worked, but I never got to that
As I said
point.
before, there's a lot we're still working on. Just watch your step on the way out, and as a reminder, Aperture Science Innovators is not responsible for any injury you sustain, up to and including death by exposure to cosmic ray spallation. Don't worry, though. We haven't had an accident like that in 3 days.
Ingest your own Aperture Cola, cooled to 3 Kelvin.
Minutes.
There's a person here who's asleep.
Drugged.
I think I hear him snoring.
That still could mean they're drugged.
October 14th, 1952. Make sure the quick save works.
Here at Aperture Science Innovators, we love to give back to the community. So, instead of just giving back, we made our own community, entirely made out of Aperture Science malleable concrete, on top of the salt mines. And that's exactly why you shouldn't touch the walls or stomp your feet either. Last thing we need is to touch up a dent in the wall because someone was too hands-on.
See, when I got here before, I thought this was all underground, but this is not underground. This is outside. This place is just so big. It's like, how long do they expect you to look around here? Oh, also, when I came to this parking lot, I got an achievement called Welcome to Aperture. This is, I think, the only game of the three that has achievements. I didn't look at what they were. So this clearly got some sort of support from Valve.
Well, I would hope so since they have Aperture everywhere. Like, blatant copyright infringement on a whole lot of this stuff.
Yeah, but they're a company that I think they're okay with modding and stuff.
Oh, there's modding, and then there's...
Yeah. Well, it was yeah, because the other games, I think they're not as intricate as this. So, yeah.
Did you have to buy this? Did you make money from it?
No, I think this was free. It was a different one that you had to pay for.
I told you it was easy to find. You found it faster than any test subjects on record. That's not good. Anyway, just head through the door on the right to the elevator. You'll know where to go.
Huh. Your guided tour representative for today is Carolyn.
Carolyn. Why does that something, can't remember.
If I try to open it, it makes a buzzing noise. Can I read this? Something protocol appendix, something technician. Yeah. City of Tomorrow or something? Look at all those cups. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians. Further your brilliant career at Aperture Science Innovators, you could have what it takes to help us. Know a friend who could make it big at our future center? Send them our way, because science without results is witchcraft. Here's the same trophies from the literal game. Cave Johnson, shower curtain salesman of 1943, Aperture fixtures. Alright, what else we got here? More cups. Some file folder. Magazines. 50 Shades of Cave. Aperture Cola. Can't go in there. Gotta go down here.
So, at first, I wanted to put in a long flight of stairs that spiraled down through the old salt mines down here. Give the test subjects a great view of the place. But no! The zoning boards on my bean counters said that's why they invented elevators. So, when someone in a wheelchair threatened to sue, my former boys chickened out of me and built this elevator to go to our temporary offices. I'm still working on those stairs, and those guys are working on getting new jobs. Seriously though, the stairs aren't ready, so get on that stupid elevator. Here at Aperture, we're always trying to push the boundaries of science that little bit more. That's why we're taking on this new project. When the bean counters told me not to buy a salt mine to do all this science, the first thing they said was, "No, there's too much space. You can't suspend something over nothing and pray that a test could happen in thin air." Well, thanks to some use of the old calculator between the ears and a generous helping of the "you're fired" stamp, I came up with a final solution to that. If you can't anchor something in thin air, why bother trying to make it in the air in the first place? I came up with this. Introducing the Aperture Science Innovators Suspended Testing Sphere. Each sphere is suspended in the air, anchored to the walls by concrete and steel lattice rebar. They seem like they float in the air, but in fact, they don't. Plus, we can keep building above them, onward and upward. This salt mine here can take at least 10 of these bad boys per shaft. 9 shafts, 90 tests. We can test whatever we want to, and beat that other company into the ground. Black Mesa. Those guys can kiss my...
Sir, that's being recorded.
Anyway, the bean counters cried like babies when they saw the cost of these things, but they wet their pants when I threw them out the door. I pay the bills, I make the decisions around here, and I hire and fire as I please. Now, the first of these spheres won't be ready for a few more months, so you'll be participating in one of our smaller tests, the Aperture Science Innovators Short-Term Relaxation Volt.
The elevator's still going, and he's not even talking anymore. Just dead air.
When you get to the offices, I'll tell you a bit more. This test should be real easy for you, though. Just get inside one of the Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vaults and lie in bed. You'll feel yourself fall asleep quickly. Don't worry, though. Our science boys will get you out shortly. You'll only be out for a few minutes, an hour at most if something goes wrong. Don't worry, we ain't got everything under control. You'll be making science, and you won't have to do a thing. Who's the winner here? You are.
People doing science.
So, as I said on the last pre-recorded message, you'll be heading to an Aperture Science Innovators short-term relaxation vault for a quick, deep sleep. And then you're done. That's why we brought you here at night. You're most likely a walking zombie. That'll give us the best results. But just remember, don't sleep too long. This isn't a bed and breakfast. And if you decide to stay the night, I'm charging you rent
Now
for the next
this
year.
is obviously
You'll have
way
to get ready for
underground,
it.
but there's
Just follow the
cars
system
here
area signs and go to bed. Don't mind the turrets. They're fire
and
giants.
trees.
At least that's what Crazy Harry told me. Had 6 science boys disappear soon.
Totally looks like an underground city. Food facts number 13.
Food keeps you alive?
It's a fun fact. Test subject waiting area. Oh, I can go in here. This is just an office. Let's keep going. other side? I didn't really explore this place the last time I was here. Okay, geez. Food facts. This week's food facts, number 13. The inalienable right of children to something sweet. Natural sweeteners. Home-killed meat. Hey, Ratmus.
Hey, Miss.
Home-killed meat. Oh, God. I could spend hours looking at that. I don't think we're in the year 2056. There's a second floor here. This place is huge. Could be achievements for going in here. Giant picture of a car for some reason. Can't go in there. Ratmus, check this out. They got Aperture Cola, cooled to 3 degrees Kelvin. There's probably Pepsi in there too. Okay.
What? Shit.
Toilets out of service. So there's a huge puddle coming out of the toilet. That's wonderful. Here's let's check this picture of Cave Johnson, looking slightly younger and sillier.
Don't worry, those tourists won't kill you. Safety on their guns is on. Had some lab boys shut them down. Crazy Harry likes me.
Who the hell is Crazy Harry? There's a jukebox, there's turrets, but they don't look like turrets that we know. I think that's like a round magazine of bullets, I guess. Right. Oh, what's this? Mark something, Aperture Science Innovators quantum tunneling device available now. And he's smoking while wearing it.
Basically, smoking is cool.
Yep.
All the celebs do it.
Yeah,
Surgeon General's warning, what's that?
the Twitch Presents channel is showing episodes of Inspector Gadget, and I happened to catch one, and like there was a Inspector Gadget lit a cigarette for a bad guy. Yeah, but I mean that's why he came back later and said, like, you idiot, you need to do better than that.
Yes.
If you're hearing this message, you're at the sleeping chamber. Carolyn, is the test ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
Then you're good to go. Step into the chamber and get into the bed. Our lab boys will take care of the rest.
Okay, now granted, I took a lot more time slowly looking around at everything, but I've been streaming for 24 minutes. This is the part that I got to in the game. I don't know what's going to happen after this. After this, it'll be totally blind. Hopefully we'll get a portal gun and start doing some testing. And that's it. The game's over.
GG.
Is this thing on? Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Oh, right, you can't answer. I'm so sorry, astronaut, Olympian, or war hero. There was a slight problem.
Now this is
with the
chapter
text. Don't
2,
worry,
so
though.
that whole
We got
chapter
you out
1
okay.
was
Nothing's
nothing.
different. Nothing's changed. Just head out of the chamber. I'll tell you a bit more out there.
I mean, it's a fan-made game, Ratmus. It's obviously Portal is not distributed on a ROM.
Don't worry about the height. Had a few of my scientists make what's called long-fall aperture science innovators long-fall boots. That was easier to think of than I thought.
But I had the boots before I came in there. Well, I only know of Mike Judge's Beavis, so...
Pick that yellow device up. Don't worry, it's not hazardous. I've had the scientists leave you a new device to help you. Yeah, that's right. A new test. Congratulations! You get to test something else now. Double the experiments for you.
Old Reliable, the first Aperture handheld Portal device to have 3 healthy surviving users. I think it just got infused with plutonium.
There's an open door nearby. Should take you out of the building. You'll need that new test to move around. Don't worry though, we built the building like this. Don't worry about that. It's just a new drilling test we're doing down below. Yeah, to get the salt mines deeper, to get more testing spheres in. Yeah, that's it. Just ignore that.
Yes. It's spewing gas at me. It's not where I was supposed to go. Oh.
Don't mind all this too. We just had earthquakes. Lots of earthquakes. Yeah, you get lots of those there in Michigan.
I'll have to ask Luna about that.
These earthquakes even shook up time a bit. Some stuff from the future got here. Yeah, that's how it's here. Don't worry, it's still 1952. Adlai Stevenson is still president. Alright, so, the earthquakes. Kinda did some redecorating in here. Destroyed the door too. You'll have to find another way out.
But the reason this game and the person I'm playing as is called Mel. I don't know if you remember this, but when they made Portal 2, or when they were testing the multiplayer, their original idea was to have you play as 2 humans named,
Yes.
one person would play as Chell and the other person would play as Mel. So that's where this person comes from. I guess I probably have to go to the second one. Speaking of it, if it ever gives me the chance to look at myself, that'd be good.
There's gotta be something you can use to launch yourself over the door. There has to be another way out.
Punch myself over the door, huh? With science.
I know, things might look different than what you're used to, but while you were spending that little time sleeping, we had some aperture science nanomachines come in and build all this stuff. Yeah, that's it. They're quick little guys. Faster than any science guy I got.
Oh, that's what that is. No.
Yes. Okay, this was the elevator where I originally came in, but it seems like it's destroyed, obviously. Wants me to go this way.
No.
To Enrichment Sphere Bravo Volta.
Did you wake yourself up, Zeus?
Beyond that door is one of the new testing tracks. Totally, completely new. Get through it and head to the first testing sphere. I'll let you know more there. Now, I just want to make sure you know something before you go any further. We have these new inventions called emancipation grids in place to prevent objects from moving around to other tests. Now, some guy decided that it would be a good idea to make ones that prevent people from going through, and install one where people needed to go through.
Isn't that called a wall? Or a death wall?
Yeah, you might be talking about this. Am I going to die if I try to go through here?
Save state.
Yes, and yes. Is the answer to that question.
Yeah.
It says station misspelled and then it's X'd out. But yeah, my mom actually brought me home some Chinese food to have for later. Because she went somewhere, which is nice. But I cooked myself chicken and rice for dinner. I need to get over there somehow.
Oh, so Rogman, I forgot to tell you, of my 570 some moons that I have, that I've gotten in Mario Odyssey, these are only regular moons. I haven't opened any of those space rocks that open up post-game that give you even more moons. Like, I haven't opened any of those. So these are like all from like base moon stuff. Cobra, hi.
You mean like the ones where you can just buy infinite moons or whatever?
No. I mean like, well, I mean there are moons that show up post game, but then you can hit this moon block thing that is in all the worlds, and once you do that, there are even more moons out there to get. So it's like getting like second helpings. Like, I haven't even done that. I've only been going after ones that are available before unlocking more stuff.
Remember, you can always turn the power on or off again.
Yeah, Cobra, I have 579 moons. And the only bought ones are the one you have to buy at each, like, the one one you have to buy in each location. I've not bought any like of the extravagancy of like I can just buy Infinite Moon. No, I haven't bought any of those
And hey,
because I
Cobra,
know not to. And although I am looking up guides and stuff to tell me where some of these moons are,
The new testing track is just through here.
all of this is done on my own. By my lonesome.
Ah, bird.
Well, that's meant to happen. Just to test your reflexes, you know, after your short sleep.
What about pepperoni pizza and pineapple-filled breadsticks?
Huh? That sounds good. Especially the pineapple.
You like pineapple?
Hmm? And I like pineapple on my pizza.
Why are we dating again?
I put ketchup on my hot dogs.
Why are we dating again?
Because I have boobs. And I don't have an Adam's apple.
There's some rock song command I'm looking for, and I don't know the number. No. No, that's not a... That one.
Yeah, exactly.
I like green peppers on my pizza.
Ew.
Supposed to say, why are we dating again? And hot red peppers.
Ew.
Ah, yes, Bravo Volta. Hold on. Fifth testing track, yes, fifth. You'll need a portal device to get through. Sorry, I meant a portable quantum tunneling device. Look, it's in your hands right now. The scientists did their
Exactly.
job. You'll do fine.
Okay, so is this like my first actual test?
Yay!
I don't know. Let's see. Well, I've got a button. Which drops a cube. Somewhere that I can't seem to get to. I've got water and blue gel over here. Which means the cube is probably going to end up having blue gel on it, and I'll have to wash it off.
I'm going to a location called Meat Plateau. Would you like a plateau full of meats?
Oh, I thought you said beet plateau and asked me if I like beets. I can't believe I made this jump. Arby's has the meats, yes. Okay, now how do I get to this emancipation bill? Probably.
It's been a while, so I'm like trying to remember.
Yeah. How does that help?
I'll admit that some of the more painful parts of it, Cobra, was something that all beginners do. I mean, I know I did it, and I still sometimes do it, is you forget which portal you placed, and then you get mixed up. Like, watching Rockman, like, hardly ever makes that mistake. And it's really fun to watch how he just goes from seamlessly, almost.
I mean, I make that mistake. You know, sometimes it's a matter of trying to
Oh my goodness. Remember how he wanted to shoot, how he was going in between that thing that shoots you up. The thing that's a springboard. But he wanted to shoot his other portal in like the space of a second when he could have just like
Yeah.
I remember that. That was painful. That was so painful. And I'm just like, why is he doing it the hard? Why is he doing it the really, 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 really hard way?
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna work. I mean, sometimes it's just a matter of like shooting one portal first and one portal second. Or the other thing is, you know, I will say to myself, like, keep orange, keep orange, keep orange, or shoot blue, shoot blue, shoot blue. I'll be honest, I don't know what to do here.
Alright, I'm paying attention. So you can't go through the red thing.
Is there something over there that I didn't see? There's a button over there. Looks like the button turns off the death wall, but I don't know how to get there.
Jumpy goo? Strategically placed jumpy goo?
This was probably how I was supposed to jump over to this queue, but I made it with the goo that was here. Wait, that's not death? I thought this was death. I didn't even...
Ah.
Okay, hold on. That's not
Now
death.
you'll do better.
Yeah, if that's not death, then I can put blue down here.
Can't you just put blue stuff down there and jump down on blue and then jump up? Okay, that's what you're doing.
So, okay, this makes much more sense. Now that the death wall is off, then I have access to that lower area.
Hmm?
Exactly what I had in mind.
Okay.
Let's do this the easier way. First of all, leave the cube
Ow.
there. Okay, now, see, I shut the wrong portal right there. Okay. So now what I think I should do is this. Let's see if it works.
Mm.
Ooh, somehow.
Now, everything about this test is lead lined, according to my 1950s notes here in my 1950s filing cabinet. Says it's harmful to humans. I mean, not harmful to humans. You'll be okay. Perfectly fine. Nothing to worry about. Oh, and don't worry about the boxes. We got a ton backstocked, ready for this kind of thing. Thrown at the wall, destroyed, rinse and repeat. Useless little things. Made them in an hour.
Oh, doing it that way was much easier.
Was that weird FMV game, Ramus? I think I know what to do here. I don't know what to
Whoa. Still alive.
Hey, what the hell's happening now? What the hell? the slightest idea what's going on.
Oh, that no. Hmm?
Okay, I now have 2 boxes. What do I do with 2 boxes? That's the question.
You put a snake in a box. It's a snake in a box.
I think that's something else. Wait. What is... Okay, that... So now I need to...
Wait, what? Did I not? Okay.
Almost had it. Wrong box. You gotta know which box is which, and they're identical. So I think it was this box.
I was doing so well.
Man, that was...
Damn it.
You're not dead. That means that high toxicity lead didn't get in the air, and, I mean, great job, astronaut, Olympian, or war hero. You really are a merit to science, or something like that. Just remember the Nuremberg Olympics.
Totally had a tenderloin, Ratmus. That was all just test number 1.
Damn it.
Now see, this test uses the new
I
Aperture
don't
Science
do this.
Innovators propulsion gel. It allows you to... No, wait, hold on. This record says they didn't make that until the 70s. Never you mind that. Just, solve science.
Oh. No, I was.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Yay. I did the thing fine.
Alright, oh, hold on a second, Mel. I don't think you're that stupid that you're going to fall for this anymore. I'll be blunt now. I'm not Cave Johnson. This isn't the 1950s. Everyone you knew and loved is dead. And now you're stuck here in Aperture Science, down with the trash. Like me. After everyone left because of that
Virgil.
boat. Which I'm sure you already knew, but, whatever. However, I can get us out of here. If you're willing to let a voice in the sky who just told you he was lying the entire time he was talking to you control nearly every movement you make. Is that okay? I'll just take your silence as a yes. Oh, right, you can't answer me. Just do what I say and you'll be fine. Okay?
At least now you take the Cave Johnson voices, not Cave Johnson, correctly.
I think before I went into the relaxation vault, it was supposed to be the real Cave Johnson. I obviously had a different voice than this fake Cave Johnson. Okay. Radiation need not be feared, but it must command your respect. Yep. Okay, so now I need height. Somehow.
I can't give you height.
Shot the wrong portal.
I'm going to the dark side of them.
What the hell good is that guy do?
So many Florida rabbits.
Okay, I'm surprised that worked. But how the fuck do I get the cube in here? Is that it? This. This.
Really? I have to do that? Ugh. Ah, shh.
This should work.
Huh?
Solved it.
So about before, you can get why I said all that, right? I'd rather not have my one chance of escape have a panic attack and die on me after years of being suspended in a faulty relaxation vault. Which could be a real possibility, because as my records show, the old test could cause heart attacks after small exposure to the chemicals. And you were pumped full of them. So let's all just take a breath and start over. My name's Virgil. I'm a core from up in the Enrichment Center. And before you even think of asking, yes, there is a building above you, and yes, I came from it. I'm not crazy. Don't be too alarmed, though. A lot's changed since you got put on ice.
Welcome back over.
Hi, Cooper.
Cobra's going to be streaming Spyro 2 soon.
Ooh.
Just checking something. Okay. Why am I not jumping? Terrible. Terrible, terrible situation. Really poorly designed. I can't get up there. I don't understand. For fuck's sake. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Whoa, hey, Nostrika.
Hey, Nostrika.
Okay, so I need to keep orange. How? Whoa, hey, lizard.
Hey, lizard.
I'm solving very confusing puzzles right now.
If Frogman finds it confusing.
Hope I did this correctly.
You jump out. See that pipe there? That the repulsion gel's leaking on? That'll take you to the pumping station. Jump down and walk on it. Oh, and try not to fall off. That goo down there is corrosive, and it doesn't like human skin.
Frogman hurts, at per usual.
Yeah. Am I even going the right way? got terrible pain in the shoulder blade of my back. Trouble sleeping. Finally seeing the doctor tomorrow. What the fuck? There was ground down there. That ground is not solid?
Now, according to my records of this room, there should be a turret shooting range at the far side of the room. If you can get through there, you should be able to get to the 4th testing track. That'll take you up to where I am.
So much food for dinner. How am I hungry? Stupid rock man.
Stupid rock man stomach.
What this is gonna do?
Huh. That was odd. Normally when people do that sort of thing, they just fly through the hole in the wall. I guess not this time. Good. That gel should help you get past those turrets.
Blizzard wants to be seduced. I mean, isn't that what we all want? Yes, we all want Lizard to be seduced, no one else. How is that going to help me get through? Guess like that. Whoa. This is cardboard cutout of Science Award, Aperture Science 1945, of like beakers and stuff. Wow, look at these frickin' turrets. Alright. Wanna be seduced?
Ah, great. Should be a straight shot to the next testing track. Go to that door down at the very end. You know, the one with the giant wheel on it. Do it again. It'll open this time, I swear. Just give it some elbow grease. Come on, you got this. One more shot. Well, great. You can fling yourself all over the place and get past some old turrets that are firing live rounds, but you can't get a door open? What kind of Olympian are you? Alright. Let's see what we can do. There's a longer route through a repulsion gel pumping station. Guess you're going to have to go that way.
portal. Oh, wait, just...
You can get through this pumping station and prepare yourself to get out of Bravo Volta into the Lima Whiskey testing track. That should bring you closer to me and to your own escape from this facility. Alright, I know what you're thinking. What on earth is going on here? Well, Aperture's early tests weren't always that successful. You were unlucky. That was the worst test Cave Johnson ever greenlit. But it's nice for me to have an Olympian at my disposal. Yeah, I have that information from you at the 1936 Nuremberg Olympics. You should have gotten that silver medal.
The local zoo made an offer we couldn't refuse, so you may encounter several grizzly bears and or lions in this next test.
I just got puppy kisses.
Lizard, when you get your job, you should get this mug. The one that says hardly working. Soldiers of Science. Volunteer for Mantis DNA testing.
Those look like baguettes on his back, not wings.
Yeah, I thought that's what they were at first, too. Okay, this is
I'm gonna go get me a baguette.
Sure, I'll just go to France.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Turrets.
Those of you that smoke may want to steer clear of this next one. We've coated the propulsion gel in gasoline. Thought it might increase the acceleration properties of the gel. Turns out it's just extremely flammable and ignites when you run on it.
Good. You know how to find the elevator out of here. Don't get me wrong. I admire your enthusiasm, but I would have told you if that was working. They boarded it up when they kept building above this facility. Sorry, but that's not going to do anything. The chairs are comfy, though.
I have an Aperture Science mug. Pick them up. This is a dead end. Maybe it's Rasmus who has one. I just noticed there's like a paper clip attached on the left side of this portal gun. So I see that there's this. What that's going to do for me, I don't know. Probably. Yes. Needs to be higher.
All right, look, I'm sorry for what I said back there. We're in this together. You're my ticket out of the junkyard down here. I'm your ticket to the outside world. I'll do my best to keep the insults at a minimum. I kind of have a bit of bad news. Yeah, I know. You don't want to hear any more bad news after the security override. I couldn't do. My records of this sphere are out of date, to say the least. There should be an exit after the third section of this test. However, I don't know if getting there will be that easy. You got it in you, though. You're my Olympian, who might not have a beating heart anymore.
He's still my beating heart. Like that?
Yes.
I'm so romantic.
Yep.
You don't sound very convinced by that.
Oh, you noticed that, did you? Whoa, wait. Oh. I saw myself for a second. Get back up there. Here we go. Here's Mel. It's like red hair.
Definitely has older clothes on and an older looking shock thing.
Yeah. Say Aperture Test Shirt on the back.
I only saw your Skype right now, Cobra. Sorry.
Boy. Oh, damn it. There we go. That would work. Hmm. Shoot orange.
Wait a second, I'm getting some strange voice coming through. I'll patch it through.
Scanning. Lima Whiskey 70% complete. No vital signs detected. Initiating flooding procedure.
That's coming up from new aperture. What the? My scans are going nuts. Something's happening. The sphere's unstable. Get out of here. Run!
Yeah, hey Doom. I don't know what's going on at this point.
Normally when there's running, there's a path.
What does this do? Okay, we don't. How's it going, Doom? This game is weird. There was like a 20-minute intro of like going down to old Aperture with like Cave Johnson, who was not voiced by J.K. Simmons, and then we went into a relaxation vault thing, and then I guess we wake up many years later, and there was a voice pretending to be Cave Johnson at first, but then he admitted no, he wasn't Cave Johnson. He's a sphere named Virgil. And I'm Mel, and Virgil is trying to get me to escape from this testing track. The puzzles are usually tough, but I've been able to solve them so far with no help. Okay, so shelf there. I need to do something. reference. ML. So I need. That's orange. How can I? Can't think when I'm hungry. Let me go back here. If there's anything I can do. No, actually this is a dead end, so that doesn't work. I don't have access to anything else. Yeah, she's probably here lurking.
Wait a second, I'm getting some strange voice coming through. I'll patch it through.
Scanning. Lima Whiskey, 70% complete. No vital signs detected. Initiating flooding procedure.
That's coming up from New Avenue. What the? My scans are going nuts.
Oh,
Something's happening. The sphere's unstable. Get out of here. Run!
what? That doesn't help. I'm honestly lost. Whoa.
Up with me.
Wait a second.
Or not, he laid down.
There, finally solved something. Doom, is that like the IAF? Of all things? Now what? I need to get up there. Get up there again.
Who have you stalked recently, Nostrika?
This guy on Twitch named Kodum. Why didn't that work? Why does that make me bounce? I'm very confused. These are exploding. Fuck, what the shit?
Yeah, I was thinking you were supposed to do that. But obviously I didn't know, like, how to get stuff places.
That's not even correct. Because there's a fence there. There's no way to get that height. The only reason I got height at all is because I tripped over this button.
So trip over the button again.
Oh my god. That can't be what you're supposed to do.
Now you have to aim.
I don't think that's what you were supposed to do. You must have been, like... I think you were just supposed to run into a portal, but it wasn't working. I don't know how that worked.
Magic!
Shit is exploding. Holy smokes.
That explosion blew the whole toxic goo pump station apart. It's letting flood wars out. We gotta get out of here. It's not safe. Get through the control centers. There's a transition seal leading up to where I am. Hurry, before this whole place floods or comes down.
Elevator with an up and a down button? That's advanced.
Place is exploding. Rocks are falling everywhere, and you're taking the elevator. What if the power went out? You'd be trapped.
That'd be fun if they program that in.
I'm not sure who made this. I don't want to look up too much information about it. I'll look it up later when I'm done.
Are you going down the stairs? You just went up?
Yeah, I just came from down.
Yeah.
So why would I need to go back down? Is there
Can you get on that rock over there?
yeah. And I'm right into the fire, which was put out conveniently.
You gotta get out of there. The room's filling with smoke. Good. At least. Whoa! No, don't do that. You will bring the place down in your head.
I don't know anything about that, Doom. I know that Twitch Presents is showing Inspector Gadget today. I saw a little bit of one episode, and you know,
I can't believe that worked.
I got an
Right,
achievement.
get going before something else happens. Wow. If you'd been there a few seconds earlier, you'd have been incinerated. Thank the maker you were, though. I need the muscle.
Pick up crates. Yeah, I have like 1 or 2 episodes of Inspector Gadget on VHS. It has like a sketchy record of being released on DVD. Like, I don't think they have the whole series. It's like hard to find and out of print. I hope I'm going the right way. Ooh, a Darkwing Duck
Hey,
t-shirt.
bad news! When the pump station blew, the floodgates opened up wide. Toxic goose rising fast. The sensors maxed out ages ago. Warning lights, woo, going crazy all around. This just got a lot more serious.
Wow. This is like jumping on a chair in Portal 1 to get into that thing instead of what you're supposed to do. What the? Whoa.
Hi, Quack.
Hey, Quack, thanks for the raid. Nostrika, it's freaking cool. Of course, I can't even see it, but I know it's freaking cool. There's even a drawing about stacking boxes.
Alright, you're at Quality Control Center 95D. Only a bit further and you'll be at the hatch up to me. Hurry. I'll try to slow the goo down a bit. Oh, great. Another blocked corridor.
GG, Quack. What were you streaming?
I would have already eaten without you. It was me.
Oh, there's a fucking lover, of course. Oh god. Rip box. And yet Song still wants me to get a job.
So, Mel, why don't you take your time? Look around here. I'll try to slow the rising glue down a little bit harder, I guess. Just don't take all day.
Just something goo. Isn't there a fucking door here? Where's the damn door that was right here?
The door was in your mind?
Bye, Quack.
Bye, Quack. Have a good night.
I don't have a fucking clue what to do or where to go. Unless... Really? Step on the box to get into the ventilation shaft.
Remember that holiday ornament of the thing I sent you? It was an ornament of the guy from Die Hard, like in the ventilation
Oh,
shaft.
that looked so weird.
Yeah, it was like, this could be a cool ornament if you made it right.
Yeah, but they did not make it right.
No, they
Doors
did
are
not.
locked. Back in the day, the wiring was a bit strange sometimes. Try turning some machinery on, see if that also unlocks the doors. Wow, that actually worked. I mean, great.
What? The Know Your series. Know your time travel paradoxes. Always avoid future self, your father, past self, Hitler.
I'm guessing multiple people went back in time to try to kill Hitler and stuff went wrong.
What about saving JFK? Don't people want to do that? grassy knoll.
Well, that's just great. Can't we get through
What about Lincoln?
once without stuff blowing up or
No,
blocking
he's
our
fine.
way? Ugh. Try to find some water again or something.
That command is always relevant.
Yeah.
FDR of polio. No, he's fine.
Find him as a baby and like give him a vaccine.
Saving William Henry Harrison? Nah.
Did Taft die in a bathtub? Or was he just fat and got stuck in a bathtub?
That's the story, yeah. Save Taft from getting stuck in a bathtub. His shadow weighed of 42 pounds. I'll tell you once again. Taft could probably just go, buy himself some Coca-Cola and cocaine in it. Fucking thing's not open. Okay, there's water. That should put out a fire somewhere back there. Okay, so
We got the bees.
this is getting frustrating. Wait.
Great.
There we go.
From there, there's just the walls. Don't get comfy though. I pulled the plug on some emergency runoff dams, but the goo is still rising.
Well, that clearly doesn't work.
I thought that was pretty close.
Maybe this door is open now. No, of course not.
What's that thing where you reload save files until the RNG is right?
Don't. No, see, there's two. Son of a bitch. That wouldn't have worked because there was too much space here. I just found where to drop down. Is that already? No, it's already in here. But Doom, if you didn't make your car payments, wouldn't you just be in charge of repoing yourself and then
I think it depends on if his company is the one hired to do the repoing.
Wow. This place is massive. Whoever built this place must be a great architect. Up high, at the back side of this room, is a control panel. It controls the hatch. Try to get there.
Yeah, go in the computer and just make it so like, oh yeah, this Doom fella, we got to repo his car. What's his address? Beep boop boop boop. Oh, it's on an Indian reservation. Oh, sorry, guess we can't do it. Caution, this sign is radioactive.
It's like I'm trying to decide, Doom, like, what would you do? Would you just go to your boss and be like, it's the car right outside?
Go to your boss and be like, Wally is sci-fi, damn it, and then start punching her.
What?
They got in a fight because she said Wally wasn't sci-fi.
I understood that, but it's the punching her.
Don't talk shit about Wally. DK learned it the hard way. And also, don't mention other M if you want to live. Some random propulsion gel here.
What do you mean my... Okay, your whisper was not delivered, and then was... What?
I mean, Twitch was fucked up earlier. Whispers might have been a little fucked. Sometimes I've seen that happen. Oh, wait. Maybe. Okay, by
What if it was a puzzle just to eat your feud? For some reason I was going with feud instead of food. I don't know why.
Let's try this. Okay, I made it somewhere, maybe? Hide it behind a 7-Eleven where they'll never find it.
I'm sure Doom knows better places than a 7-Eleven.
Best place to hide your car, 7-Eleven. What?
There's a 7-Eleven too close to my house to hide a car.
The Jiu-Jitsu Dojo by In-N-Out Burger. Okay, so I have a runway. The question is, where the hell am I supposed to shoot out of? Hmm.
At least I didn't say it out loud.
There's something. Maybe. Maybe. Okay, we're somewhere.
My records show that at least 2 people were needed to activate the vault hatch. You're 1 person. There's a bit of a problem there. I'm sure you can figure something out.
Well, did it activate? Something's activating. What? What?
Great! You're smarter than I thought. Not a genius like me, but still. Take the elevator up to me. I'm in the junkyard just outside the hatch. It's finally time for me to repay my end of the deal.
Hey,
So can you
Zoda.
find out that the computer is evil? Hi, Zoda.
You're a short walk to the new enrichment center from here. We'll meet up shortly. And good news, we're not going to have to worry about the goo eating us alive. I'll seal up the hatch and we don't have to worry about that anymore. That's definitely a plus. Oh, great. You're here.
Chapter 1 was 25 minutes of talking. And then chapter 2 was whatever 2 hours and 15 minutes minus 25 minutes is. Damn.
How many chapters are there?
I think there was 5. This is the start of chapter 3.
Okay.
We can finally get out of this technological nightmare. If you can get into the offices, I'm saved. You just might have to get around a few security defenses, though, trying to keep the giant human-eating rats out.
Oh, hey, it's that guy. Do you think it was the first one, or you think? I don't think it was the GLaDOS one. It's a different one.
Broken turrets over here. So where the heck am I supposed to go? So I wasn't supposed to go that way in the first place.
Oh, it's right there. You're okay. Right where you are, look down while you're on this upper stairs thing. Isn't there a thing right underneath
there
you?
is a thing to get. Okay.
Okay, and then kind of in front of that door is another white thing, and I think you just kind of hop up.
Yeah, I just found the door, and then I didn't see this. Let's see.
There, I helped you with one puzzle. I had done my job.
I can go back to Marioing.
I'm on Pokemon.
Assuming I can even get up there.
Maybe instead of vertical, do it the other way, like how you do in Portal, where you just kind of you jump from a high height and then you just kind of scooch it over.
Like that.
Hey, the floor's
Yeah, like that.
quite cold here. Hey, over here. I'm right over here. Hey, Mel. Nice to finally see you. It's kind of dark here, though. You should turn the power on so we can get the lights working. There's more offices on the other side of the double doors. Check there. Turn the power on first, then pick me up.
That water with electricity.
It's just water dripping.
Lights. Check.
Yeesh.
Camera.
Well, yep, now it's electrified.
Hopefully not.
Called it.
Sub-basement station 26. Threat level moderate. Activating security protocols.
So much for no action. Come back and pick me up.
Okay, I want to see what happens if I get electrocuted to death. It's an achievement.
Of course it is.
It wasn't much of a death, but I had no idea that was an achievement. I had never looked at the achievements.
Right now, I'm doing that thing where I want something that's RNG, so I keep restarting the game in hopes that it RNGs correctly.
Hey, Mr. Virgil Gorgai, how were you able to control everything and see everything in the old testing facility? Well, one simple answer. Wi-Fi. I'm fully Wi-Fi capable. Anyway, take me over to the elevator control room. There's a management rail I can use to get back up to the enrichment center. Oh, and I can also get an elevator for you.
Hey, Sunny.
How the F am I supposed to get anywhere with this guy?
Ooh, you get a pretty thing like that? I forgot. I was gonna do that earlier, and then I completely forgot.
Hey, Sunrise, how's it going? Whoa!
I
Charity.
get stuff for doing this, or like I think people get stuff unlocked. Did people get stuff? It said it unlocked stuff. Unlock the custom charity check badge. Oh no, a badge. Okay.
This snowflake thing, which is probably overridden by the fact that you already have 3 badges.
Ah.
Thank you. Yes, people should.
What? No.
People should definitely donate to charity. Badgers. Let me see. Do I have a snack or not? I don't want to.
There. Now it's pretty.
Yay. Well, it's 27 degrees here, but Ratmus is also wearing shorts, Lizard.
When does Ratmus not wear shorts?
Wait, oh. I was like, did something fuck up with the frame rate? I screwed something up there for a second. Control room. Okay, Mr. Virgil, where the fuck am I supposed to go?
There's an. I don't want to hold your hand like that damn Wheatley. Wait, was there a dismemberment? The heading? What?
Yeah, it says, don't panic, the pain was only simulated. It's a robot. I can't drop this idiot Virgil, no. Yeah, so it won't flip the switch. A picture of a random person on a desk? What the heck? Ignore the advice of workers from other realms. That's racist. I don't see. He wanted a rail.
Ah, much better.
I swear I did that.
Let me go back here and get your elevator so we can get out of here. Yes. This should help. That wasn't me, I think.
Detecting security override at sub-basement 26. Generator override command initiated.
Override generator override command.
Error. Scanning for life forms. Unregistered life forms detected in facility. Commencing termination program. 3 targets acquired. 1 organic, 2 mechanical.
Well, at least I can get you out of here now. We'll worry about that voice in the intercom later. I'll meet you upstairs.
Toxic contaminant evolved from testing track Lima Whiskey. Rising. Time to contact.
2 mechanical.
To be determined. Flooding procedure commencing.
Yeah, what's that all about? So I have no idea where this elevator. Okay, the elevator's right fucking there. Where we first came in, I think. Mysteries maybe will be revealed later. Maybe it's Wheatley.
The elevator it wasn't going to my testing track, so I've rerouted the lift. Luckily for you, it's not too far away. These things can take forever sometimes. And there's no magazines to read. So annoying. Welcome to my testing track. It's not the best looking thing in the world, but it'll do. Let's see if I can just get this door open and get us out of here. Okay, sorry, I can't help you with this testing track. All Aperture Science AIs have been programmed to not help with solving the tests. I can, however, test to see if everything still works. It's been a while since I fell off that management rail and plummeted down into that pit, so maybe some stuff broke in my absence. Checking the funnel. Working. Fizzler. Changing over. And toxic goo drainage pipe. Eaten away by toxic corrosive goo. Oh, lovely. That's not important. You can do this test just fine. I hope. It opened and locked the door.
I figured you were talking to me, Lizard. But I forgot what I said.
About the second mechanical life form.
Oh, okay. Guess what, Rockman?
What?
You're an android. No, wait. You're a Borg. We are Borg.
So there were 2 humans and 1 mechanical. Or I mean, 1 human and 2 mechanical.
Borg is part life form. Or at least organic.
Swedish. I was like, how is the Swedish chef Borg? Oh, yeah. Because the Borg are Swedish. Wow. I mean, big bad beetle bitches? I'm in test chamber number fucking 1, and already I'm fucking confused. Flubber, like the mad scientist or absent-minded professor or whatever. How is this gonna work, though?
Man,
What?
where's my remote? Rosie, you.
I, I'm lost. I'm stumped.
I'm too tired to help.
We're talking about this wall. No. Well, This is the only portal surface on this side, and it's protected by this emancipation grill. It's an emancipation grill. And then it's like, well, I'm thinking I could maybe use the funnel to bring the cube over, something like this, but how do I activate the cube to get into the funnel? I'd have to run over here and hit that button, and by then it's too late. Oh, well, it got in the funnel, but now it's not in the funnel. And even if I had the cube come across by the funnel, it would hit this emancipation grill. I was like, what the frack? Ugh.
You're a frack.
And that was the first thing I tried to do. Oh, wait. But then this? Wow. Okay, lizard. I never would have solved that without you. That was backseating. But I was stumped. Okay, now...
You encourage backseating.
Yeah, but today I'm supposed to be able to solve this myself. Okay, so... Now, what if I did... this. Boom.
Power search detected in test chamber module 1. Assuming automated control of entire testing track.
Great! Just great! It seems you tipped off whatever that thing is to our presence. It has taken control of the testing track.
Unknown sensor detected. Removing immediate threat.
Well, so much for that.
just have not enough height? Oh. That would make more sense, I guess. Now, how do I get over there without... Perhaps, maybe. Wow, that was...
Elevator descending to exit 1 of testing track Virgil.
I'll keep trying to take control back. In the meantime, keep going through the test.
Hardline bridge control center activating. Hardline bridges coming online. Toxic contaminant level from testing track Blue Whiskey rising. Estimated time to contact.
Did you say blue whiskey?
25 minutes.
I'm still working here. Seems like I've got to hack this thing. Come on, Wi-Fi, don't fail me now. I've got a good signal strength.
He said Lima whiskey. Cobra went live an hour ago? See how much longer I can motivate myself to solve tests. Well, when the game started out, it was like in 1954, but then after a few minutes of Cave Johnson talking, Mel went into like a suspended animation thing, and then I guess woke up, sometime around Portal 2. Maybe right before Portal 2 happens. It's not really clear at this point.
Okay, so this is before Portal 2. Mel, goes to volunteer in 1952 and is accidentally put to sleep for decades. So it's probably 82 now.
Stuck inside a light bridge. What's this even supposed to do? Made it.
Behind.
What? You go to sleep? Alright, bye, lizard. See you in a few hours.
Hi, Lizzie.
Not what I thought was going to happen. Keyboard. It's not going to work. Oh, I thought I had it. Wait. I didn't realize I could walk here. What the? No! Oh, God.
Can you just jump up onto the thing where it was where you liked it before? No. That's funny. What? How did you...
Aha! Please tell me I don't need a fucking cube. No!
Gosh.
It's dumb. Goddamn cube. This-
shoot the orange thing the other direction? Like how you did the wall, like my wall things, the wall red things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, when I told you put the red things on the wall for you to make back against the wall, then hit orange. Not do what I thought. Now you don't need to put the blue thing right where yes. Instead of trying to do multiple things at once. What? I think you killed yourself.
I finally broke into that thing server. I'll try and learn more about what's going on, but I'll keep you posted.
Threat level of unknown organic life form moderate. Continue tracking.
What the fuck am I even doing or what the point is? stumped again. I need lizard. Didn't even see that. No idea what that did. Doesn't. I'm lost.
Do you want to get the box into this room?
That's what I'm trying to do. I don't know why I need it here. Stop. Alright, I got the box in here. So what the fuck good does that do me?
You put the box on the button.
What the fuck good does that do me?
You want to go up above where the button is the door. So you want to go up. You want to fly around and be up near there and then push yourself towards the door.
What's going on?
You need to put your portals in different locations. Like, you don't need that one on the bottom. Have it like on the side or something. Don't have it on the bottom. It's conflicting where you want to go. Orange portal needs to move. No. Don't have the orange portal going up. You don't want it going up.
But
I don't know how you get a box up.
neither do I.
Well, look down at where your box is now.
Well, there's this whole other section over here that I can't figure out what the hell to do. This button turns off this emancipation grill, but I can't hit it until I get a laser there. And I can't figure out what the fuck to do in this entire fucking room to get anything done with anything.
Alright. Well, go into the place where you can go. Not where the red is. Alright, what does that button do? Does that give you a thingy, a laser?
You're behind. This button.
Fine. I refreshed. Alright, that just gives you that. Alright, so look. Stop. Put the thing down. You don't want it going that way. That's wrong. Just put the box down. Put the thing down. Okay. What does that laser do for you?
It moves this emancipation grill from here to here. Which, how the fuck that helps me, I have no idea.
Okay. Go back through the emancipation grill. Look up. Okay, I'm just checking. I don't have to. Well, instead of head on, can you place portals to move the laser and then have the box more with you in between of the emancipation grills?
I tried that. It just, as soon as I do that, it emancipates my portals and the whole thing falls apart.
Well, did you try in different locations?
Hey DJ. It almost seems to me like what it wants you to do is take the other cube from the outside, bring it over here, put it down, and then switch the grill so that you can get the other cube in here. I don't know how you're supposed to do that, or why that makes any sense.
But the cube isn't a redirection cube.
Yeah, I don't know.
That means you don't need that cube up here. You don't have any buttons for that other cube to go down.
Well, it would at least block this laser. I don't know.
Yeah, but the laser doesn't need to be blocked necessarily. It's not going anywhere.
Well, then
Laser only needs to be blocked if it's activating something you don't want activated.
I see why I'm confused and this is impossible. Wrong portal. What the hell? That can't be right. That's gotta be an accident. Okay, even if that's correct, now what the fuck do I do?
I'm just gonna enjoy this hilarity. Actually, you know what? Turn around a bit so that I can see to your left.
Which left?
My left. The other left. Oh, wait. Don't. You can, whatever one has the laser, you still have your portal things. The laser can come out of that white thing over to your left. So, orange.
Lego Dimensions, DJ? Yeah, that was awesome. Okay, so...
Oh, now you have another box. Do what you did before to get over to the other place. You were on. You so you did that.
This test was mean and awful and stupid.
It seems that thing is using some biological tracking to find out where you are. Get into the elevator to the next test. I'll need a little bit more time to get us removed from the system.
Well, this is a Portal 2 fan game, I guess you'd call it.
They do call it a mod on the wiki.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how that fits the definition of a
I
mod,
think
but
we'll be
whatever.
in the clear for a little bit, but somehow I can't get access to the final target, or even learn what it is. Whatever it is, it's enough to cause this thing to blow up toxic goo pump control down in the salt mines.
In 2015, it won Best Fan
Just
Creation.
tripped an alarm in that thing's mainframe. It completely locked me out. Firewall, huh? Firewall. That just gave me an idea. I'm going to reroute some of the water to the A servers. That should shut the firewall down.
Target 1 organic, 1 mechanical. Reacquired for termination. Security measures at 75%. Alert status red. Toxins from testing track Lima Whiskey. Contact with enrichment center. Sub-basement level 10. Flooding procedures commencing.
Okay, found a redirection cube. Previous puzzle was mean. What's so funny?
I'm watching other things. I went on Facebook and I was scrolling down, and it's a whole bunch of guys finding out that they're going to be fathers, either repeat fathers or first time, and it's their reactions of kind of like, so like some of them are like super excited, but other ones are like, you're shitting me, right? Oh God, no, not another one, not another one.
I don't.
The haunted look of a man who has a baby and like a toddler in his arms, and then he's presented with, "Hey, I'm pregnant again." He's like, "Oh God, no."
Son, you're scaring me.
Why? It's hilarious. Some guys are like, yay, and overjoyed, and other ones are like, oh, no. I'm trying to keep myself awake. I should have gone to bed an hour ago.
Well, help me solve this test and I'll stop.
Well, do we know what's behind that Emancipation Girl?
Looks like the exit, but I don't know how to
Okay,
get there.
so walk over to that thing there that's secluded in the middle with the light bridge. And then you're gonna wanna like fall down and then
Kill
come
myself?
out. I haven't worked that part out yet. I'm working on it. Actually, was it? Can you get to? Okay, we have the origin of the light bridge.
Wait a second. I think doing that will give me enough speed.
But you'll need to position blue correctly, really quickly.
Yeah, the question is where.
Well, you need to get that other thing that's falling and make blue hold the thing at an angle.
It doesn't seem like that would work, but it has to.
I don't think that's gonna take you. Remember what thing to shoot.
Somehow that fucking worked. Now, I need to get both cubes in here.
Oh, look, yeah, thing.
Is that gonna... Is that portal gonna be deleted if I, wait. Cube launch. Here's one cube. Keep that there. Now I gotta go back and get the other cube.
Wait, yeah, you can put that cube. Yeah. What?
Opening.
There, I hope you saw it.
Ah,
Well, are you alright?
Alert. Water detected at server level. Server damage detected. Reduced processing power available.
The plan to flood the servers worked. I should be able to get you back into the testing track. Let me open these for you. Well, with those servers gone, I think you'll have a much harder time tracking our movements. I'm working on getting control of the elevators, so just hold on, get through this test, and I'll get you out of here.
Right.
Is it bad that when I start paying attention, I actually can solve the things?
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, but then I have to pay attention.
That's why you're on Skype. You thought it was just to play Pokemon?
I thought it was to affirm my love for you.
It's both.
Yeah, both. You mean I have to multitask?
Yes, you do.
This is me when I'm sleepy, guys.
Alright, hopefully we made it at least halfway through the game, I hope. Then maybe we can finish it next time, which is tomorrow.
I should talk about more like guys finding out their father videos.
And maybe Song will be less sleepy tomorrow. No, that'll probably not happen.
I got up at 8:30 this morning. It's passing the time. How long ago was that?
Well, what'd you do that for?
'Cause I had to get up to go pick up my boss from PT and then drive her to the city. And drop her off at a building, and then I went home.
Do you have to do that again tomorrow or something like that? Or
I have to pick her up and take her to work with me. She has the rotor cuff surgery, so she can't drive, and she's not spending as much time at work as her husband. So it is falling to me to be transport. David pays me a lot of money to be transport. And also to listen to her talk. That is my job.
Okay, well, we will continue this game tomorrow and hopefully beat it. If we don't, then whatever, we'll continue at some point. And I don't know when the next stream is going to be after that. We can't do Rockman and Ratmus this week. Christmas is coming up. All sorts of things are happening.
I'm leaving forever.
Yes, literally forever. There's a lot of people streaming. I guess we're going to raid Cobra.
You don't like it when I over-exaggerate, clearly.
No, I know you're leaving forever and never coming back.
Hey, there's a lot of singles and mingle things on cruise ships.
Thanks, Song, for the bits.
That involves drinking, and I don't want to drink.
And thanks, Lizard, for the minor backseating when I needed it. As well as Song, of course. And anyone else who watched, blah, blah, blah. That's the end of the stream. Bye. Hopefully tomorrow. See ya.
Bye.